Pair Eyewear's base frames start at just $60, including your prescription, and you can save by using pre-tax FSA and HSA dollars. Plus, get 50% off by using code SIBLING at paireyewear.com. I got my first pair recently, and let me tell you, I am obsessed, darling. I love the versatility my frames bring to every situation and outfit for me. Pair provides a curated selection of base frames for men, women, non-binary people, kids, all starting at $60, including wide frames. Visualize a fantastic pair with Pair Eyewear. Go to paireyewear.com and use code SIBLING for 15% off your first pair. And support the show by mentioning that Sibling Rivalry sent you in the post-checkout survey. That's Pair, P-A-I-R, eyewear.com, code SIBLING. That's Pair, P-A-I-R, eyewear.com, code SIBLING.
Hey y'all, it is me, Monet, and we want to let y'all know that the siblings are coming at you, boo-boo. We're doing Netflix is a Joke on May 5th, 2024 at the Belasco Theater in Los Angeles. So if you're around, you need to get some motherfucking tickets and see your favorite girls do our thing.
If you want to see our beautiful faces in person, please go to seethedragqueen.com and get tickets for Sibling Rivalry Live at the Netflix is a Joke Festival.
And y'all, I am coming to Joe's Pub. I think the 1st and 2nd, I think the 16th and 17th are sold out, but we still have tickets for the 18th. So come and see me do my thing, my one-woman show, Life Be Lifing, which was legendary at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, live for you in New York City at Joe's Pub on January 16th, 17th, and 18th.
And last but not least, I am on tour with Madonna until April. So go to Madonna.com and see me in a town near you with the actual Queen of Pop.
That little clap. I am giving you my 120% right now.
Everyone, this is not a test. Do not adjust your iPhone, your iPad, your computer screen. It is really the 4 drag bitches of the apocalypse, girl. This is so fun. Kim and Naomi are joining us for Sibling Watchery.
Yes.
So there's something going around. Me, Monet. Okay, so full disclosure, for those of you who were at the San Francisco show, I was sick with a stomach bug. Monet was sick with probably the flu or whatever the fuck it was. Whatever this like. It's a COVID-y type feeling that's not COVID.
The respiratory thing. I had. It's called like RZA or SZA, some shit. That's what it's called.
Oh yeah, it's SZA.
Yeah.
So it was like, you're gonna be a little sick, gonna be a little commie, a little eggy, a little feeble, gonna be a little bit.
I just killed my ex.
So what that show y'all got in San Francisco, y'all don't realize how hard me and Monet were working at that show.
Girl.
And now, Kim, do you have the respiratory thing, Kim, or do you have diarrhea like I had?
Oh my god, no, I have both. I have diarrhea and the respiratory thing.
Oh, I had them two back to back, girl. I had a few overlap days. It was not cute.
I don't know what's happening, but I miss feeling healthy.
I know. When you're in it, you feel like you'll never feel good again.
And Naomi's just over here, just like fresh as a daisy. Naomi's like, what sickness, honey?
No, I feel
Naomi,
like it's like
she's like moisturized, skin is clear, healthy.
Well, it's actually not me. This is AI.
Honestly, I would believe that for you too.
She probably fucked this morning too. She's glowing.
And I just got done topping. And she's at my house. Oh my God, she topped Jacob. Oh my God.
I know. Honestly, thank you so much for letting me use the studio because my tech idiot self cannot set any of this up. So,
no, I appreciate you for coming over. You are always a maximum effort girly every single time, and that is never missed on me, and I always appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. Well, y'all, can y'all believe it is? So this is, oh my God, this is officially like the halfway double y'all season. This is like double y'all season. And I have to say, in my honest opinion, this premiere was good, but it does not hold a candle to season 8, if I must say so myself. So far.
I mean, season 8 was pretty special, but also I feel like premiere nowadays, the formulas have almost gotten too predictable.
Yeah.
I almost feel like they shouldn't do a twist, and that would be the twist.
Yeah.
Like, what? There's no gimmick for the premiere?
Well, I want Ru to go back to dunking them in water, dousing them in plasma, covering them in feathers, electrocute them, shock therapy.
Throw them off of a cliff.
What was the gag
burn them
of
at the
this
stake.
like photo shoot? What was the gag? It was like a ring doorbell.
That it was a ring camera?
The ring camera. That was the gag. I was like, that's the surprise. I was like, okay.
And then
I think the gag was that the lighting was homophobic. that was the gag.
And then the Love Connie bed, I was like really confused by.
The last what?
Love
The
Connie.
Love Connie.
Yeah. Why?
I don't think it was really super well thought out, if I'm being honest with you guys. It just kind of seemed like they were just low key doing it and just like seeing what
sticks.
I don't know. It was not their best work. It really was not their best work. But that being said, let's talk about these queens because some of these looks are actually really great. These are actually. That being said, some of my favorite entrance looks on Drag Race. I will say that. This
Really? So in all of Drag Race, these are some of your. So in the 16th season,
Some of them are.
Some of these are
Damn,
your
Monet,
top
you
10
angry.
favorite looks.
Some of these are, yeah. And you will never be in my
Monet, why did you hate these looks?
Monet, you will never be in my favorite entrance looks ever.
And
So
nigga, you're not my
don't even
favorite
open your
person.
mouth.
You're not my favorite drag queen. So
Don't even
what
crack
what
your
of it?
lips. When we talk about entrance looks, don't even crack your ashy, crusty, dry lips.
Oh my
Kim
god.
and Naomi were robbed. And if we could all have a do-over,
No,
you
we
would've
weren't
been the-
robbed.
Oh my gosh.
We were
I
bombed.
remember
Naomi.
for season 8 when they came to when they came to your room to kind of see like what you were gonna wear the first day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was fully gonna wear like a jumpsuit, and they were like, "Mm-mm.
Wait,
We
really?
want the we want the legs out." I was gonna wear actually my finale look for season 8 for my entrance look.
the green thing?
Girl, we're not talking about that anymore. We're not doing this anymore. No more green latex.
Naomi, gather this bitch. See how she's trying to get you on a Naomi, gather this bitch. Wait, Jake, Naomi, can you turn your gain up just a little bit, Naomi?
What does
Sorry,
that mean?
Do you not turn your gain
Jacob
up,
will
Naomi?
come over.
I got it.
Okay.
Jacob, come do it.
Jacob's gonna
That's
do it.
how loud you are. That's how loud I want Naomi to be. Naomi, you got it on my
Yeah,
side.
pretty
Naomi's
closer.
much more soft spoken than my loud country ass. Naomi is a little more classy than me. I can openly acknowledge that.
A little? Very.
No.
And I have my nose shaved off, honey. Does that sound better to you, Monet?
Yes.
Does
sure.
it sound better? Thank
Yeah,
you, Jacob.
yes.
Yeah, much better. Now,
Yeah, much
now I
better.
can hear you.
Yeah.
So let's hop
Goddamn.
into Q. So Q.
Wait.
she said-
Time out. So Naomi, so it was the one you wore in the last episode when y'all went in the music video?
Oh no, it was like the finale runway. It was like that like fuchsia like bunny ear top thing with like the
Got
really high
it.
pants. So that was
Oh.
gonna be my walk-in. So
Oh, I
random.
remember that.
Oh.
So random.
What would you have worn for the finale then?
Yeah.
Had you worn that for the entrance?
A black bathing suit. I regret not doing that.
You would like reversed. You would probably reversed it.
Probably not actually, but like I mean I'm happy that they did that because I needed to show off the legs the first episode. And
Iconic.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I'll-
the notes. I mean, I can say for me, the notes that the editors and RuPaul and them give you is really it's good advice. And they were like, "Show your legs," and you're like, "Boom!" Next thing you know.
Sometimes.
They didn't ask me to show my legs.
Sometimes. Kim, what you said? They didn't ask you to show it.
But you
I
were
want to show
showing,
my
you were
legs.
showing a little bit of leg on your.
Yeah, you were
entrance
showing.
look. You-
That was
you
kind of
were
a
doing
hussy look for you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
well.
We are.
Kim, do you think you'll be able to make it through this pod? Do you
Yes,
have it?
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. If at any point you're like, "Girl, I need to bow out," we will not blame you because it is a lot.
This is not Southern Nights rivalry. Okay.
Oh my god. Listen, you want to go there?
Oh, why are you coming for our guest?
Well, Kim
But actually,
fulfilled
I
it.
just recently went to Southern Nights and did a gig there.
Oh, how was it?
It was great.
Fab.
Shout out to the minds. All right, let's get to these. Look, we have to start. We are already 8 minutes in, have not discussed a single queen. Let's start.
Wait, before we talk about the queen's looks, Bob, can you tell us about your look today?
Oh yeah.
I'm wearing a pink snakeskin. It reminds me of the walls of RuPaul's Drag Race on the inside the workroom.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Is that why? Wait, was this intentional or did it just happen to be?
Yeah, the walls of the workroom.
Cute.
We have to talk about this. We have to talk about it. Guys, we're 9 minutes in. We have to discuss at least one queen from season 16 of Drag Race.
Okay.
So let's start with Q. Cue the music because the show is about to start. As the first queen to enter on her season, Naomi, can you please give us the honors of being the first one to give us your feelings on Q's looks? And what do you think about this this green psychedelic leggings, panty corset? There's a lot going on here.
I really like the stoning. I don't really understand the football shoulder feather moment. And I hate this fucking hair.
Yeah, the shoulder pad.
I fucking hate this hair. But
me too. It was driving me crazy. She's like, I'm big, I'm over the top.
This is a very
she did these,
weird
like,
choice for this look.
It looks like it's supposed to have something else. Like you know how you do your hair before you put another wig on it?
Yeah.
It looks
Yes.
like that to me.
Yeah, I like it sans the boa. I don't like the boa. I think if she didn't have, because I think the boa is this shoulder thing too. I think it was just the corset, the garter legging situation, and the gloves and the purse, and different hair, obviously. I think it'll be cute. But I think the boa shoulder thing is ugly. But I like
Her body looks amazing.
Kim, you love a lot, Kim.
Her body looks so
Kim,
good.
you love extra over the top stuff. What do you think about this look, Kim?
So, at least when I was picking my entrance look, it was very tricky because you never know what they're going to do too. You don't know if they're going to like dip you in the water tank, or you don't know if they're going to like, throw you off of a cliff and feed you to the sharks.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's your first impression to the world. So you want to do something crazy and like make an impression, but then also you want it to be somewhat functional at the same time too, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like this is like a good balance of that. Like...
Kim was like, I don't know. Kim was like, you don't know if they're going to put you in front of a firing squad and shoot you between your eyes. You don't know what's going to happen.
If you got dunked in a pool, how many of us here can swim? I cannot swim. Naomi, can you swim?
I can swim, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I can swim.
Okay, well, I guess I'd be the only bitch.
Aren't you from like the coast, like Color Purple? Then they got beaches in Georgia.
I'm not from Atlanta's not on the coast. I'm from Columbus and Atlanta. There,
right.
Columbus,
right. Got
all
it,
the way against Alabama. In Atlanta, there's one man-made beach in Atlanta, and we don't. And I'm not swimming in the motherfucking river, in the Chattahoochee River. You don't want to swim. You don't want to swim in the Chattahoochee, girl.
Word.
I mean, people do it actually, but I'm not.
Let's go on.
Let's go on to tsunami, which, by the way, Monet tried to gaslight me. It is pronounced tsunami. She clarified that today, and you were like, she said tsunami. So we're wrong.
First of all, her accent is very thick. Okay, I know I can have a little accent sometimes. She has a very thick accent. I thought it was tsunami. I love that. I love that. Well, she walks in and the line she says that she is that she's a fashion girl, she's a model, and I was like, well, this outfit is a little ill. Like, you cannot big up yourself and tell us that you're this like fashion and your outfit is a little ill-fitting. Like, that's girl. You are like literally putting the bullets in the gun.
It looks like a theater look.
A theater?
Yeah, it gives
from
me
the
like
waist
theater.
up. I can see Alexis Michelle wearing this. From the waist up, Alexis Michelle would wear this, and I think she might style it a little better too, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
She'd have.
I do like the blue portion of this look. I don't think I would have paired it with this like bodysuit underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I would have just either worn the bodysuit or just worn the blue thing with maybe like either panties or skirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird combo. I don't love this combo. I do love this bodice puffy sleeve train thing.
Mm-hmm.
But why is that pantsuit gray? What color is that?
It's gray.
Yeah,
it's like a gray.
It's gray,
and also the material was weird too. I didn't love the material choice.
It's like an organza. It looks nice to me.
No, the gray thing.
Oh yeah, that you're right.
Yeah.
That.
But I will say her hair though. I love this hair. This natural texture was
This
sick.
hair is
I was like, I
fierce.
want a wig like that. I loved it.
And so much
Also,
volume. I wish.
Sorry to clock back. Did you notice that she said the same thing you said? Q said the same thing you said. First one in the room feels right. That is the same thing you said, Naomi.
Oh,
Anyone else like that? Just...
First one, I don't blame them. Yeah.
Oh, that's what you said.
I mean, do you guys wish, like, what do you feel? Do you like the idea of walking in and there not being anybody, or would you rather walk into people?
I'd rather walk into people because then I don't have to say hi to every single person that walks in.
Well, I like an audience. I want there to be people there to like interact with, and walking into an empty room is my nightmare. Being like, hey.
It's like you want to arrive at the party. You don't want to start the party.
That is literally that is literally Bob's fucking limbo. That is your fucking. That'll be hell for you.
Yeah. Like Naomi, how long were you by yourself in that room, Naomi? Like how long were you actually by yourself?
It didn't feel like very long, but I do remember like bolting to the mirror immediately, which is very true Naomi Smalls fashion. Just to find the closest mirror.
Very Nene. And we love you for it. And we love you for it.
We do.
Also, I know that Tsunami said, hopefully there's no more TikTokers. Was that shade toward the twins? Do y'all think?
Of course.
Like,
Of course, yeah.
And probably like is it like Amethyst? So probably that's the whole last season, pretty much.
yeah,
Oh yeah, there were a lot of
season
TikTokers
2.
last season. I forget that. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, and who was the one who the one I wrote on Grindr who quit drag and was
Princess
like,
Poppy. She's a TikToker.
Poppy.
Well, she had that
Princess.
I'm homophobic TikTok that went viral.
Got it. Tsunami's also signed with an agency.
I like that she kind of left it like a little vague just in case she like jumped ship to another agency. I kind of liked that. I was like, oh, that's smart.
Yeah, I'm with an agency. Like should have said like William Bottles or something.
Wilhelmina.
Been,
Yeah.
Wilhelmina. Oh no, is that a real one or is that just the one from Ugly Betty?
No, Wilhelmina is a real
Agency.
agency.
Oh,
It's a pretty famous modeling agency.
Yeah,
Oh,
I used to be signed to Wilhelmina. I was signed to Wilhelmina
in
in high school, and then I switched.
Wilhelmina
But that is her character's name though, Wilhelmina Slater, right?
Yeah, I never watched that show.
It's so good. You should. Background.
Yes.
Okay,
it's truly a brilliant show. Like genuinely, a very, very fucking brilliant show.
I think we should go on to
let's
the
go
next
to the
queen,
queen.
who has, in my opinion, one of the best drag names. I fucking love her drag name. A Mandatory Meeting is a great fucking drag name.
Yes.
Unfortunately, with not so great makeup. Ooh, there were so many things wrong with this. The collar of the titty plate was like ruffling under her skin, and it was just she did herself no favors with this entrance look. I feel bad for her.
But you know, I kind of loved it.
Did you?
I did. I feel like this is kind of what Drag Race has been missing in the late seasons because everybody is like so polished and you know, like I don't mind someone that's kind of like funny and hilarious and a little bit unpolished because I feel like that's also part of like the drag world, you know?
Yeah, I agree. And also, you know, there's some woman had a TikTok years ago, and she was like, "Everyone's like, I can see your lace." She goes, "Yeah, bitch, it's a fucking lace. You're gonna see my lace. My hair is all attached to a lace. So yes, you're going to see a lace, bitch. So like, if I see a drag lace, to me, it's honestly not the end of the world. If I can't see your lace, that's cool. Like the Biancas of the world." There are very few queens, I have to be honest, very few queens who I can never see their lace. And everyone else, I'm just kind of seeing your lace. And honestly, I really don't care. And if you're wearing a titty bib, as long as it's the one that goes up to here, I'm going to see a little bit of your...
but the fold, though, what gets me is this.
Yeah.
That.
Well, how
I
do
don't I see, like, Christopher Versace.
How do you prevent
camp,
it,
girl. It's
like
camp.
how do you prevent it? Do you have to like adhesive it to your skin, or like do you have to like pin it in the back, or get a tighter one? Like how do you prevent the folding?
Yeah, Bob, you
get
have
the right
one, and it looks good. Like in the videos, yours is
that's
seamless.
fit. Okay, mine is custom. So there's like the guy who made
Oh.
Rob.
That Madonna titty plate, bitch, it
It's
is game
everything.
over. It is game
everything.
over.
It's everything.
Capitalism popped up today.
The guy who made Raja's light outfit, the guy who made Raja's light outfit made that titty bib for me. It is a custom titty bib, so it is like it's unclockable. Unless if you get close, I mean, you can see right here on the back. But up until this point, the color matching everything, she probably just bought this off of Boobs for Queens or Amazon or they sell them everywhere now. You know what I mean?
But the Crystal Versace, I mean, I don't know if Crystal Versace is our customer or not, but she's been like in this titty bib game for mad long. So she's probably found what works. You know what I mean? By getting them online, whatever. But she does a good job of hiding hers.
And I feel like the way that she finishes it, like I feel like she like oils them up or like something that it makes it look more skin.
Yeah.
This was like, it was just like a matte, grayish, folding titty bib.
Okay, Amanda and Tsunami are throwing a lot of shade at each other. I'm like, do these bitches know each other? They are like really giving each other. And what it is, and I think what it is this is my opinion, and it was solidified throughout the show. They just low key don't respect Amanda's drag, and they think she's bad.
Down.
And they make it known. And there were points, especially if you watch Untucked, when they cut to Amanda in that fucking purple makeup, and it was like it was jump scare.
I know.
The green hair and this jump scare. And that's why I keep telling folks, I can acknowledge that I had some bad makeup, but y'all not about to tell me I'm one of the worst makeups in the history of drag, because that was wild.
Bob, that was 8 seasons ago. Would you like to read Kim and Naomi the letters that you have prepared about your makeup in season 8 that you want to get off your chest? This is your moment.
No, I don't have any.
Wait, who was more loud about it? Because I feel like I was not that loud about it.
No, Kim was my biggest. Kim was the biggest one at my makeup intervention for sure.
Oh yeah, I'll admit it. Yes, I was a hater, a full-on hater.
But I think that Kim got us both to wear blush, and I was still very thankful for that.
Kim was giving me so many makeup tips over the years. It was tough love. I needed the love, and I'm very grateful for it. It was very hard to hear. We'll talk about that during on our Untucked. By the way, just so you guys know, you know what? And I was safe this challenge. Safe. That's the safest makeup you'll ever see, honey.
And you got ready in literally 20 minutes.
Gag.
Yeah, this was my hell episode. This was the episode where I was going through hell. Y'all are not real. And y'all know that wig Monet's always making fun of that I used to throw around. This is the wig. This was my craziest episode. I thought I was gonna be in the bottom of this episode. That's why I look pissed off in this picture.
And you had your your red Rai cut underneath it just in case.
Yes.
Oh, did you?
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had
But
a
luckily,
I have lip sync.
Luckily, there was Robbie Turner and Derek Barry with their iconic looks.
And that was a good look, but that was honestly a good lip sync. So honestly, I don't know that I would have even been able to hold up against that. Let's go on to our next queen. The next queen is Morphine Love Dion. The beauty and the body is here. Adarla Toro. Adarlo Toro.
I saw this bitch in person at the Drag Race premiere in New York. She is stunning in person. Her makeup is beautiful. She has gorgeous makeup.
She looks amazing.
Gorgeous.
Yeah,
she's great.
Her face is insane.
Stamped.
It's like built though to be bomb. It's definitely built out.
Mm-hmm.
Peaks and valleys.
Bold to call yourself. It's kind of bold to call yourself the Latina diva of Florida, because I feel like Florida has so many Latina drag queens.
Yeah.
So to call yourself the Latina goddess, I think she called herself I was like, girl, to call yourself the Latina goddess of Miami, Florida is a bold statement to make.
Yeah, that's like calling yourself the Puerto Rican princess of New York, bitch. For real? Okay.
Because J-Lo would like to have a word with you.
Have y'all seen that clip from New Year's, from Christmas or New Year's, whatever? It's Jennifer Lawrence singing Silent Night, and J-Lo just on her shoulder, and Jennifer Hudson obviously is killing it. Jennifer Lewis is killing it. And then
Jennifer Lewis.
She gives the mic to J-Lo to sing, and J-Lo's like, I was like, J-Lo, why would you even put yourself in this situation? Just sit down.
That's when you just go like this.
Y'all know J-Lo can't sing. Yeah. I mean, J-Lo can't sing. This is not a secret at this point. And J-Lo even, did y'all know that J-Lo actually kept, allegedly, it's all alleged, kept some of, who's the girl? I can't, if I was you, I wanna
Meghan
be
Trainor. Yeah.
She kept Meghan
Jennifer
Trainor's
who?
She kept Meghan Trainor's vocals on the song "I Ain't Your Mama."
Oh yeah,
apparently.
it happened with A-Marie too. A-Marie did a demo for one of JLo songs, and they keep A-Marie's
And
vocals.
Ashanti too.
And Ashanti, girl.
And then DJ is Christina Milian.
Yes, that's what it is. Christina Milian. Maybe not A-Marie. I think that's what I'm talking about.
Wild,
I
right?
know. That's crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
But also,
I'm not innocent in this. The whole Drag Race, when you are doing somebody else's look for Drag Race, like pulling inspiration. Mm-hmm. But Morphine is legit in like Kali Uchis cosplay for her entrance.
Yeah, the fans dragged us because we didn't know it was Kali Uchis, because I'm not a big Kali Uchis fan. But even if it is a Kali Uchis look, I don't know that if I was gonna pull a look from some diva or from some pop star, this would be the look I would pull.
For your entrance,
it's just
you think
entrance.
it's too understated? You think it should be bigger?
it's almost like too casual.
There it is. It's pedestrian.
No, I think it's cute for an entrance, but it's just. I think it's weird to do someone else for your entrance introduction to the world.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And not being an impersonator, because Derek came in as Britney, but she literally, that is her whole shtick.
And she looks so hot.
She did. Honestly, no shade. Well, that and Derek Barry's entrance look for season 8, literally, she fucking looks exactly like Britney Spears. Also, that video that Work the World posted of her performing in that black latex look for Vegas, she looked exactly like Britney. It is kind of scary.
Dare I say better?
You think Derek loves Britney too much to do a knife routine? She loves it too much. Derek wouldn't do it.
I feel like she's doing it. She's doing a knife routine and she's like selling them and signing them. That bitch is a businesswoman. She is a businesswoman. I just bought one of her framed like face. Have you seen her like face?
The makeup thing?
Yes.
The face
got it.
I definitely recommend everyone getting one for their home.
Derek is so fucking funny.
I think that Morphine looks fierce. I think that she came in with a lot of saison and she jumped on the making fun of Amanda train. But also she's coming for Amanda hard. Like, she is going in on her and she clocked the neckline. And I'm like, you know what? This is the kind of spice I want to Drag Race. And I like the trade. I think it's fun.
They do not respect Amanda. Which is why I think Amanda's going to go much further than a lot of these. I think Amanda's going to watch a lot of these girls walk out the door. She's not going to win. She might not even be halfway. But I think Amanda's going to watch a lot of these girls walk out the door and be like, because I honestly think that if it would have come down to Tsunami and Amanda, just watch those performances, Amanda would have sent her home.
Yeah, Amanda's a good, she's a good performer, it looks like.
Bitch, Amanda would have sent Tsunami packing, and she'd have been like, but Amanda's not cunty enough to be like, yeah, bitch, one down and more to go. She's kind of like, yeah, I am kind of ugly. Like, I don't know. Last thing I'll say was
I like you.
Before we move on.
I like you.
You know what I mean?
The last thing I'll say, shady.
Before we go on, I want to say this too. Like, something weird that I thought was like, Morphine was like, it's season 16, you're wearing a breastplate, but I can see the neckline. But also, I could fully see the padding inside of Morphine's bra. Like, I saw inside of her empty stone bra and the padding. And I was like, girl, I can literally see the padding in your bra. Like, literally. So, like, what's the difference?
Yeah.
We should move on.
Let's go on to the next queen to enter the workroom, which was Safira Cristal. And this blue feather. This is an Abraham Lincoln look. I don't know.
People heard me Monet's thoughts on this. I really am obsessed with this look. I love that she did another version of it at the premiere with that amazing wig she had on. I fucking love this look. What do y'all think? Kim, you go first. What do you think of this look, Kim? This blue feathered.
I love it. With the thigh-high boots, you get a sense of who she is. Dramatic, almost pageanty. Her makeup looks beautiful. The hair looks snatched. Yeah, I think she's one to watch out for.
Naomi, what do you think, Nay?
Oh, she's like the girl. If I see her in the room, I'm hoping that she likes me. Like I hope that we have a connection because there's something that really feels like effortless about everything that she was doing in the workroom, and I just it was like a breath of fresh air. And not to like throw age into it, but Drag Race is so young these days that she just gives a very like together presence, and I think that's something that just kind of comes with experience and age.
I would agree.
I think Saphira's about my age. I think she's roughly 30, somewhere between 35 and 39, somewhere in that range.
Very young.
Oh, really?
Roughly.
Damn, I would have thought she was like in her 40s. Not because she looks old, but like she
gives like, that.
Acts old.
Yeah.
Older, mature.
Also, I will say, like, we'll talk about it later because Ru clocks in on the runway, but Bob making fun of me that I'm slew-footed. This bitch walks, her feet are sideways walking.
Is that what that means? I didn't know what that meant. Slewfoot.
Yeah.
Slew-foot.
I'm a little bit. If I'm like a 3, this bitch is like an 8.
You know, she's pretty stupid. She acknowledges. She said it is what it is. Can we talk about one of my favorite queens? Baby, let's go into Mirage. I love this queen. I don't know what it is about this queen. She is so fierce to me. She is so funny. She is a good performer. I think she's pretty. She's unique. I think her style is kind of quirky, but really great. Her runway, I was like, oh my God, the way she came out during the performance, she gave us 3 completely different looks this episode. She gave us a talent that unlike anything I've ever seen on the show. I love her.
It's not unlike you've seen someone lip sync to their track before. I just think how she.
It wasn't just lip syncing though. No, it wasn't.
What?
It wasn't just her. The talent wasn't just that she was lip syncing. It was this stripper-esque style heel clacking. Like it was really about the heel clicks. It wasn't just that she was lip syncing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's very polarizing. I feel. Like I feel like
I like her. I think she's fun.
What do you think, Naomi? What side of the pole are you on?
I think she should have had a fucking poll for the talent competition.
Yeah.
But I think she's a lot of fun. She's from Vegas. I've definitely seen her perform a ton. And I respect it. To be that tall and to be able to do all that in those kind of heels. Because when you're tall, it's you're. I mean, speaking from myself, I'm a little clumsy, so I can't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine.
Oh, also, Sorry, what did you say?
Have you ever done a cartwheel on stage, Naomi?
Yes, and I regretted it too.
Wait, a what? A cartwheel?
A cartwheel.
Yeah. Why?
I mean, sometimes you stick the landing, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you look like Boo Boo the Fool, or sometimes you look cunt. I don't speak for her sometimes.
But what I want to know nowadays is Drag Race for the talent show. Do they provide everybody with all these like sets and like special things now?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Like before you go to do the show, like you tell them what your talent's gonna be and you like run it by what you want to do. And then like you can talk through whatever set dressing you want, whatever set design, and they'll tell you what's possible. Like if I wanted to fly in a set of a train, probably not, but they can like do things within reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like the girls like didn't have anything on stage, like that's their fault. They didn't like.
When me and Kim were on Drag Race, they were not giving us anything, and when they gave us,
they didn't give a. Like we were lucky if you got like a T-shirt that fit, you know.
Like, Kim? Do you remember the clothing they got? First of all of her outfits, except for the finale episode, for the final episode on this soundstage, all of our outfits were from Out of the Closet. All of them, every single outfit, the entire season for every challenge that we didn't provide was from Out of the Closet. We were all wearing thrifted clothes, and me and Kim were the 2 largest people there. And the clothes did not fit me half the time. And I don't think Kim ever got to wear any of the clothes from Out of the Closet. I think she wore a few things. Me and Kim could never wear the clothes they were providing because they just did not fit us because they were bringing us women's clothes. They were bringing
women's clothes, but in like size small.
It was
really
crazy.
tough.
Even Chi-Chi had a hard time fitting into the clothes. And Chi-Chi was like 5'7" or 5'8".
Okay, we get it. Y'all have not been asked back. We get it. Y'all have not been cool enough to be invited back to Drag Race. Okay.
What you mean says me and Kim didn't need to go back 3 times.
Ooh.
And we're all on the same podcast, honey.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you got the same job I got? You on the same podcast I got? Then bitch, shut up.
Let's go on. Oh, we didn't talk about Mirage's look. I love this look. I think I love this queen. I hope she goes very far. And I hope she does turn into the villain, quite frankly.
I hope so. I think she is. I think
purse.
that definitely paints her to be that for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love it. Yeah. A little accessory is cute. None of the. There's no. I love that it's all eclectic. I love it. I love it. Let's go on to Dawn. Rise and shine, motherfuckers. It's Dawn, and she makes all of her own clothes. Let's start with Monet. What do you think, Monet, about Dawn?
I love this movie before. I love this look. I think it's very well put together. It's giving very Brooklyn. I just love this. People who can sew this well and create clothes like this, I'm very envious because I can do the bare minimum. I can do a leotard, a catsuit, and a gown. That's literally the extent of my abilities. I'm just impressed by these different materials. Some of it is stretch, some of it is not. She made fucking stirrups for her shoes to make the shoes look cool. I think it's just very impressive. I mean, I like it. I think she looks great.
Well, Kim, what do you think? Kim, you're muted.
You're on mute.
I think you're on mute, Kim. Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, not wait. Hello, Kim?
Uh-oh.
Well, let's go on to Naomi while Kim figures out her technical problems. Naomi, you go ahead, Naomi.
I think she looks great. I think it's different for Drag Race. I'm always impressed by something that we haven't seen before. Bold to do like a matte, especially neutral look, but it all works because all the details are in there.
Until Dawn, Kim?
Yeah, I think Dawn is going to be a fan favorite this season. She just has that aesthetic that appeals to, for the lack of a better word, Trixie fans.
Please explain.
If Kim's gonna keep it anything, she gonna keep it a buck. If Kim has one, if Kim gonna do anything, she go keep it real, and you're not wrong. We start moving on. So RuPaul comes in. I don't know if this is problematic to say, but RuPaul looks like Jacob. You know what she looks like, right, Jacob?
The tire thing.
Look?
Is it that tire mascot?
She looks like the kid in the striped pajamas.
What is it? What is that?
Oh, from the Holocaust.
She looks.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, I see that.
I think it looks cool. I think RuPaul.
I didn't say that it doesn't look cool, but she looks like the kid in the striped pajamas.
I mean, the boy in the striped pajamas.
Yeah, I was like, is that? I was like, what is?
I mean, that's the thing, because in the other franchises, I think sometimes when the hosts come in out of drag looks, it can be a little crazy, but I think RuPaul looks cool. I like this outfit. I would wear this.
What's your vision for the new year? Is there a goal that you've been working toward for a long time and you're switching things up in 2024? Whatever your vision for the year is, let Pair Eyewear bring things into focus. Pair Eyewear's base frames start at just $60, including your prescription, and you can save by using pre-tax FSA and HSA dollars. Plus, get 50% off by using code SIBLING at paireyewear.com. I got my first pair recently, and let me tell you, I am obsessed, darling. Pair is budget-friendly without compromising on style or quality. It's an affordable and easy way to change up your look with those top frames, starting at just $25. I love the versatility my frames bring to every situation and outfit for me. Pair provides a curated selection of base frames for men, women, non-binary people, kids, all starting at $60, including wide frames to fit every face. If you got a big head like me, and baby, I got a big old head, you might need a wide frame. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Find your fit right from home with virtual try-on, and then switch up your look in a snap with top frames that start at just $25. New designs drop every month, including fun collabs. And they have free standard shipping and flexible 30-day return policy so you can find your perfect fit. Visualize a fantastic pair with Pair Eyewear. Go to paireyewear.com and use code SIBLING for 15% off your first pair. And support the show by mentioning that Sibling Rivalry sent you in the post-checkout survey. That's pair, P-A-I-R, eyewear.com, code SIBLING. That's pair, P-A-I-R, eyewear.com, code SIBLING.
No matter how you may be starting your year, when you use the secure Chime Credit Builder Visa credit card, you can build your credit scores with on-time payments for everyday purchases. There is no annual fee or credit card check to get started. Major bonus. With a Chime checking account, you can get paid up to 2 days earlier. With a qualifying direct deposit, you can get access to your money sooner than others. And Chime offers fee-free overdraft with SpotMe. Overdraft up to $200 without fees with SpotMe when you set up a qualifying direct deposit. Just set up a qualifying direct deposit, sign up for SpotMe, and Chime will spot you up to your limit when you make a purchase that exceeds your balance. Ditch the monthly fees, girl. Chime gives you access to up to 60,000 free ATMs, and that's more than the top 3 national banks combined. And you can easily find one near you on the Chime app. With Chime, you can send and receive money, pay friends through Chime, no matter what bank account they may use. You know when you not compatible with somebody you're trying to send money to and it's a whole to-do? Not with Chime. Start building your credit. Open a Chime credit checking account with at least $200 qualifying direct deposit to get started. Get started at chime.com/rivalry. That's chime.com/rivalry. The Chime Credit Builder Visa credit card is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. members of the FDIC. Out-of-network ATM withdrawal and over-the-counter advance fees may apply. Call 1-844-244-6363 for details. Late payment may negatively impact your credit score. Results may vary. Early access to direct deposit funds depends on payer. SpotMe, eligibility requirements, and overdraft limits apply.
RuPaul, her ass got a pair of gloves. Anyway, so I guess the new prize is now $200,000. That is officially the new prize. I thought that was the All-Stars. I thought it was an all-winners thing. I thought it was like, hey, it's all winners. No, it's just set in stone now. Everyone's getting $200,000.
They're like, we got more money.
Yeah. I mean, Drag Race is making so much money. Bitch, it should be $250,000 now at this point, but I mean, that's their business.
So then we go into the final, the mini challenges. The mini challenges, they're going to be doing these photo shoots on a Ring camera. I don't have a lot of notes for this. I just wrote down that Amanda says I look sickening and slay, and that is funny because she's misusing I look slay.
Yeah, God bless her.
What does that mean?
I'm scared. I'm scared to put this out there, but I am also tempted to see it. Like, I wish my neighbors, who never talk to me for some reason, they just avoid eye contact every single time we see each other, but they have a Ring camera outside of their door, and I cannot even imagine the craziness that they have seen from me exiting my apartment to going to the elevator to coming home from a gig to stumbling home from a gig trying to find the lockbox to forgetting my wig box and running back and trying to hold the elevator. I can't even imagine, but
release the footage.
I know, scary.
And last thing I'll say is Dawn had the funniest moment of the whole thing when she goes, I think that animals should be allowed to vote. And she goes, who they vote for? She goes, not for you.
I wrote that down too. I thought that was very funny. I agree.
Any other memorable moments for y'all? Because it wasn't a very memorable mini challenge, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that Morphine was doing a lot, but she was she's busting out splits and doing the whole lot. And I always wary when people bust out all their tricks in the first 30 minutes of the season. I'm like, girl, pace yourself.
Save them for later,
we need to be surprised.
Or but maybe she has more tricks up her sleeve.
Maybe.
There it is. There it is. Saphira Crystal is the horny queen of the season. They're all getting out of drag. Saphira Crystal wants to top everyone in the room. And
I feel like,
and then someone called Dawn what is the peanut butter baby? Do you guys know what the peanut butter baby is?
I don't know that.
Oh yeah, the baby that's covered and it's from Vine. It's covered in peanut butter and it's
Oh,
I think.
Oh, I know. I've seen that meme. Yeah. Kim, you said you think you were gonna say something.
I don't remember.
Well, RuPaul comes back in.
But before that, during this time, people take more time. They are not leaving Amanda alone. They have made it clear we do not respect you. We do not think you're good. We do not think you're in every opportunity they have. They are going to let Amanda know we do not respect you.
We will not settle until Amanda is dead.
I mean, honestly, it's starting to fucking feel this way. If I was the I'd be like, what is wrong with y'all? What are you saying, Monet? Go ahead.
Well, I'd say RuPaul comes back in and he announces Saphira as winner of the challenge. I feel like this on these picture challenges, kind of like Top Model, they can show a frame of me like I want to Bob like doing like a great thing, and who knows, like they get to choose whoever the winner is. I do think Saphira had a great picture, but like how I would want to see my frames. I would want to see what my frames were.
Yeah.
But
you want to see your best photo?
It's $2,500.
And also, do you think it's really funny how like every year they do this like, everybody's getting out of drag and everyone's like, oh, so-and-so is cute out of drag. Like, oh, I would top so-and-so. In reality, no one is sleeping with none of the other drag queens.
Vanjie and what's her name? And Brooke.
In 16
Monet and that girl in All-Star 7.
That happened before the season though. Jacob.
Monet, shut the fuck up. And I would say in all of the in all the seasons, there has been but maybe it's an opportunity to like let us as drag queens be allowed to be sexual out of drag because we're so sexually in drag that they're like, and who's cute and but it really is a conversation that happens for 3 seconds in the first episode and it is never
happened again. Yeah.
Throughout the whole season.
That didn't happen on y'all's season. There wasn't that energy.
That's not true.
Chi-Chi
said that Layla McQueen has such a great butt. I'm such a top.
Oh, right, that's true. You're right.
And then Acid Betty said that she was hitting on Kim. And then Thorgy said that she wanted to fuck Layla as well.
Really?
So I think, Thorgy and Chi-Chi both said they wanted to top Layla. And then
I feel like Thorgy was thirsting after the camera guys. That's what I remember. The camera.
That's Thorgy's type.
Yes, she likes man.
She likes a manly. Thorgy likes like a short blue collar worker looking kind of guy.
Hairy,
stocky.
Yeah.
Thorgy really will fuck your dad. It's not a bit. A lot of girls say it's a bit. Thorgy's not joking. Thorgy will fuck your dad. I've known her for years. Thorgy will top your father, and I'm not even joking about it.
Yeah.
Thorgy Thor is your new stepmom. Thorgy Thor is your new stepmom.
So RuPaul announces that immunity is back. You're going to have immunity in the future, which I think that just means because not next episode because there won't be the girls next episode. But she's like vaguely being like, there will be immunity in a future episode or down the line. Or
you can use it later. Is crazy because most times in reality shows, when you get immunity, you're immune for the next episode. But the fact that you can use it at any point of the season?
Or maybe she's just not saying next episode because these girls aren't competing in the next episode. And maybe I'm assuming also no one's going home the next episode either. I'm just assuming because it was weird. And she also announces that the queens are going to be judging each other. So it's low-key All-Stars rules, but they're giving it a slight Squid Game.
Yeah, Raider Queen.
But from the way they made it sound like you can like save the immunity for like the rest of the season and use it whenever.
Like Survivor or something. Like you find it in the first episode, you can use it up until the top 5, which would be fair if you could do that on this.
So we go back to the mirror moments, or they're getting ready for the.
Wait, no. Charlize Theron comes in.
Oh yeah,
Charlize Theron.
I mean, not much happened, but yeah, Charlize came in.
Yeah,
said hey to everyone.
Okay,
I don't know.
She's so tiny.
I know, she's so tiny. Which
Charlize not tiny. Charlize's like 6'1".
No, she's 5'11".
Like she looks like
that is like 6'1".
Oh yeah, she is that. But like compared to the girls, I will say that I was like, oh, Charlize Theron is tall, I guess. But also, I always get so skewed with height on Drag Race because I forget like a lot of these queens are probably very tall. And then so Charlize comes in and she's like shorter than all that. I'm like, this must be a tall season. Like y'all fucking bitches. All 3 of y'all are so tall. Y'all will have this very tall season besides Layla.
I'm the shortest out of the 3 of us. And I am. Yeah. And everyone sees me and goes, you're so tall.
Yeah, that's right.
I guess I don't get sick of it, but it is when you're in drag and you're at a meet and greet, you are so tall is like, what? It's like every 3rd person.
I know.
Well, and when you're not particularly skinny, they use the word big. They use the word
Yes.
big, or sometimes they even go and say huge.
Well, you're huge.
I think we might be the tallest top three, and I think we are the top three that actually likes each other.
Yeah.
And no, season 6, Bianca's season, they liked each other, right?
Oh yeah,
ABCD, whatever the hell.
yeah.
So
Okay,
you
then at least we're
admit that on
tall.
All Stars, you all didn't like each other, Monet. Wow. Interesting. Who did you not like? Because we know you like Naomi. Was it Mo or was it Trinity? Which one was it, Mo?
Yes.
She devil by day.
Let's go in. Let's so when they get back to the mirror moments, again, I'm telling you, at every opportunity, they are being mean to Amanda Tori meeting. I don't know. I'm starting to wonder, is she doing stuff to them off camera that we aren't seeing? Because they don't like this bitch.
Well, also, I will say, in her confessional look, she looks kind of crazy. Like, she looks like, in her confessional look, she's like, her hair is all crazy. And she's just like, looking, I don't know. She has a very threatening interview look, in my opinion.
The mullet?
Yeah, she just, she has crazy eyes.
She's on. Yeah, she's like an Adderall diva, kind of.
So she's probably doing a lot. If she's like that in her confessional, she's probably doing the most in the room. You know what I mean? So that's probably why that she's getting that energy.
You guys gotta well, for anyone who like pays attention to the interviews, you gotta like watch the difference of like Amanda Tori, her like bangs are sometimes to like a different direction, or they're straight down, or they're to the other direction.
Ooh,
and then also Morphine's hair changes a lot.
Oh, does
like
it?
The splice of.
What I will say, when I see people like Morphine, I'm like, bitch, you got up to get. Well, also I guess you're gonna be on camera every day in the workroom. So like, and she's probably a part of her daily routine before Drag Race is getting done up. I'm like, she had to get beat every morning at 7:00 in the morning to do these motherfucking confessionals. That's crazy to me. No.
I will say this. We have another. Well, Kim and Monet, you two can talk about this. We have another queen whose parents don't know they're doing drag, but also she lives with her parents. Like, where do they think she is?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she like lives in like a guest house or something. Because otherwise, like, where do you store your drag?
And where do you say you're going for a month? What do you do? Do they know she's on a promo tour? They're like, where? What's happening?
Yeah. I mean, my family knew I did drag. It's just my parents in St. Lucia didn't, but they lived in another country. So my family in America knew I did drag.
So just to note, we have been going for almost an hour, and we still need to get through the talent show and the runways. So we need to keep going.
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to keep it from my neighbors that I do drag, let alone from my fucking people who live in my actual home.
We wish you would.
You guys might be getting an extra long episode today, so just sit back, relax, and get into it, everyone. All right.
We wish you did drag.
But Bob, you also have to go in an hour for call. Yeah. Just as
let's head to the main. So let's head to the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race. I love that Derek Barry is hosting the talent show. I just love that.
I know, so random,
for, like,
but also happy
break.
for Derek. Get your gigs, girl. Get your gigs.
Also, she deserves it. They fucking
True.
did. They played in her face when she went back for All Stars. So like, she should be doing this every fucking season. She should be hosting.
Yeah.
But also, like, imagine how iconic would it be if Derek stayed on All Stars with India Farah.
Girl,
like,
you're robbed the very.
We really missed out on like the best drama that could have happened.
Yes, 1,000% I agree.
So Morphe
I'm gonna
comes
just
out,
say
she said
too,
that she
Ru looks so fucking bomb. This dress,
I know this dress is everything.
Everything.
I want
We're gonna
this
get
dress.
to we're gonna go to the talent show first.
Okay.
We're going to the talent show first. We're gonna get to everyone. We're gonna get to
Wait, hold on. I had to say this. I liked Ru's look. I feel like she should have not done blue contacts. I feel like the blue contacts really took me out.
We got to get rid of those blue contacts.
The blue ones, right? Like the hazel ones, those all work. But when did that ice blue with that? That's the only thing I didn't like. But I love this dress. The dress is beautiful.
All right, well, let's go ahead and do. Okay, let's do the looks now. Then. So yeah, I mean, this ombre. It's not even ombre. It's like a sunset,
Gorgeous
sherbet. tulle silk, or like I don't even know what it is. It's not tulle. It's like a silk chiffon, whatever. It looks amazing. It looks really, really. I don't know if it's mesh. I don't know what that is actually.
Yeah,
it looks really good. It's draped beautifully. I love Charlize's look. I always like Carson's look. He kind of looks like a camp gay uncle, and I think that Michelle looks really good as well. I think they all look really amazing, actually.
Yeah.
So on that note, let's go into performances. What happened? What do I want to say? What did I miss? What happened? What happened? What did I miss?
That's it.
Monet, get it together.
Me and Kim are really left out of the loop on this one. Me and Kim are like, what is happening? So going on to Morphine. So Morphine decided to do this number. She was like, I wanted to use embrace my Latin American heritage. But then she did a number about an artist that wasn't Latin American. I was like, okay.
Wait, who was the artist?
That's Rosalia.
Oh. Where's Rosalia from?
From Spain. She's European.
Oh, I thought she was Colombian.
Rosalia's from Spain. I'm almost positive. Jacob, you can Google it real quick, but I'm almost 100% positive that Rosalia's from Spain. But that being said, the number was really great. She looked beautiful. She looked sexy. She did a really good job.
I love the hair.
I like that it had like I'm not normally a fan of like if I can see your nape situation, but the way that it was done was like not like too cookie cutter or not like rippling lace. It was more like in a natural way.
Yeah, I agree. I liked it.
Yes, Rosalia is from Spain.
And I kind of liked that she did like, I mean, I know it's branding and you want to make your coin and do your track, but I kind of liked that there was like a drag show like element.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's go on to Dawn.
Let's go on to
Dawn.
A mandatory.
No, Dawn is next.
A mandatory meeting.
Or is it Amanda? You're right. Yeah, Amanda. Yeah. Really high energy.
A mandatory meeting.
This outfit is ugly as sin. This outfit
this
is
fucking wig.
The wig. Rotted.
The dishwater blonde.
Dishwater blonde.
That being said, I think the song was really funny. It was my favorite of the original songs. It was really camp. And but the other girls just didn't. Even though I was like, this looks fun. If I was at the club, I think I'd be cheering. The other girls were just like, no.
I think because the look was so jarring. That's why it takes you out of the world. But I agree, her track was fun. I think the number was fun, but the hair, oh my God, was crazy.
The hair was insane.
Is it wrong to say I kind of liked it? So you know what? Yes. You know what Amanda reminds me of? You know, like in the 90s or something, you look up at like an article about like gay pride parade, and then there's always like a picture of like a random drag queen like in that article, and they all look like Amanda.
Yeah, they look that way though because they do drag once a year. Yeah. That's why those drag queens look like that. Because they've only done drag, and one drag queen painted 6 people as fast as she could and got their outfits together as cheaply as possible. That's why they look like Amanda.
Yeah. Woof. But yeah, I like
her lyrics in her track remind me of the lyrics that you wrote me for Pose, Bob. And she's like, I want to introduce you to my friend. I was like, whoa.
Did she mop our... Wow.
Well, I got sued for Pose, so now I can sue her.
Did you really?
Were you sued?
I did. Mm-hmm.
Did you have to
by the show Pose?
There was like a sound effect that wasn't cleared, and it like it was a whole fucking thing.
Did you have to settle?
So now you need to make that.
Yeah. And I had to like redo it.
That's so.
So they got to make the money back by suing her.
Someone pulled a Khalees on you, honey.
Everybody on mute.
So should we go on? Let's go on to Dawn.
This was a fun number. I think this was a fun number. It was interesting. I liked her look, the reveals, and especially if she said she makes all her clothes. She made this. I think it was great. Someone did the arm thing. Oh no, they did this on Legendary, the House of Juicy Couture, when they did the Freddy Krueger number. That's what I'm thinking of. Mm-hmm. But I thought this was great. This is a great number.
I thought it started off.
I think Dawn is super impressive.
Go ahead, Kim.
Oh.
No, I think in terms of like skill wise, I think she's super impressive, and it seems like her references are like of her own, and she's not really copying anybody else. So I'm curious to see like what other stuff she has in store.
Yeah.
I think that her references, like her fashion references, are really unique. But I don't know that this concept for the number feels super unique to me. I like the way it started more than I like the way it ended. I love that sleeve bit was really creative and really clever for me. But I don't know that her voice is one that I want to hear on music. Like I don't mind hearing Amanda's voice, but I don't know that I want to hear her voice doing.
I can see that.
At least doing this kind of music. Maybe she hasn't found her voice yet, or maybe I'm just not the intended audience. That also could be a possibility too.
Yeah.
So far, my favorite thing about Dawn is that her favorite drag queen is Roxy Andrews.
Oh, that's her favorite drag queen?
Which I find so interesting for her drag aesthetic. But she saw the doll and she's like, okay, I'm gonna do this shit. I want to know how much.
Hair-wise, it's interesting for you too, because I always think because you and I know she's your favorite queen too, but makeup and hair-wise, you two are so, different. But you can still, she can still be your favorite though. You know what I mean? I get that.
I just love that Roxy Andrews is such a woman. That bitch is such a fucking woman.
She is.
Can't do everything. That's like that's why I get jealous at y'all. People that can do all this shit, I get so jealous.
Let's go on to Q, who did like a little puppet show. Q did like a little puppet show, and where she was like a little ballet dancer, and her feet were the ballet slippers. And it was pretty funny. It was kind of one note, but how many notes can you hit within a? I think she did a pretty good job considering the very short time frame that she had to do this in, and I think she did a good job.
I liked it. I thought it was very funny. I thought it was entertaining. I thought it was different. Again, because now we see talent shows for regular season and All Stars.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think it's like really trying to do shit that people haven't done, and I thought this was funny and I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I love this one too. Any chance not to hear an original song about
drag the OG song?
She took advantage of the set that they were providing too. Yeah. Her set was huge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So let's have a conversation about Mirage. I love this look. I love this performance. I love this track. I like the lyrics that she wrote down. I mean, that she said, "Call me cunt and I'll call you a dude." I don't know why that tickled me. When she go put your man on a leash, all men are dogs. They felt like real lyrics. It wasn't just like, snatch the crown, I'm gonna get a gown, I'm gonna wear the Like it didn't feel like a bunch of like, drag race quotes over and over again. It felt like actual lyrics. And her voice sounded good with the lyrics. So I love this performance. There was one weird part where she kind of stopped lip syncing for like 3 seconds. I was like, bitch,
I didn't notice that. I think what I liked the most was the like intentionality. Like every move had a purpose. Even when she did that walk the dog line and she kind of like propelled herself like she was dog walking thing. I love the intention of it. And I thought that's what made it stand out. It wasn't just doing tricks to do tricks. Like they all made sense within her number.
What do you think, Naomi?
I really liked it. I mean, I think she's very talented. I do love Michelle's read where she's like, I think if we had you do it 3 times, it would be different each time, which I think is such a like a good note for like planning your performance and having like a little bit more of a layout instead of like, because I mean the bitch was like flopping all over the floor at sometimes where I feel like it could have been a little bit more intentional or to camera or
really
lyrics, but
I feel like that's what I like. I disagree with Michelle's note because that's what I liked about it most. Like I feel like it wasn't predictable. I feel like it felt cool but also organized enough. But teach his own.
Like she was a little like off center sometimes. When I think it just would have been more impactful when it's like center of the runway. But
for sure, like
I think she's very talented.
Okay.
She's the girl that's gonna go to all the club gigs and fucking like turn it out.
Make the tips for sure. Let's go on to the next queen, which was Tsunami Muse in this look and this number. I thought this was pretty boring, especially coming from. I guess she's not the House of Aja, but from that world of the Ajas and the Candys, whatever. I was expecting a little more from this number, and it felt very flat.
I think she fell into like the victim of being a little too like sincere with her performance as opposed to like camping it up. Because she didn't like take advantage of like the set. Like there's like nothing going on aside from just her, you know.
And the palm trees. What? I don't even understand why the palm trees. I don't get it.
Yeah, I didn't get that either.
She's from
It's spring break.
from Latin America. Oh, it's from Spring Break. Still, was that what it was? Still from the. Oh yeah,
That's from like the show. That was even like her thing.
There was like nothing for her. Yeah, number.
Gag.
Damn, drag her. Yo, I will say this way. What I don't understand, like, I don't know that she is like the lyrics were great, but I don't know. But I didn't like hearing her voice say them. I don't know that she's a rapper. Like, I don't know that she has the musicality of a rapper. I don't know that she's going to be releasing songs after this. So here's my thing: do an original track if you're going to be doing music and stuff.
Yeah.
But if you're not,
Do what you're good at.
yeah, like why? Like, are you going to be going forward creating original tracks? Like, it makes sense for Shea Coulee to do an original track because Shea Coulee is doing original music and stuff. But like, are you doing? Is it literally just for this? And you're like done? I don't know. Or if you're gonna do that, it needs to be there needs to be concept to it. Like, if like for example, like Trinity does a lot of music, but Trinity did an original song, but she did this whole concept around it. Naomi Smalls had the wig reveal thing. Even the
Monet Exchange had the sponges.
Monet, you do music though. You do music though. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't understand. It seemed like Tsunami didn't have a. It just seemed like she didn't have a concept besides like I'm cut and I'm gonna move around.
Yeah. And last but not least, sorry.
Wait, I do want to ask one quick question for Naomi though, because she likes to incorporate her runway and everything. You're a runway girly. How did you feel about Tsunami's runway? Her walk, because she incorporates her walk into her performances. Do you remember being like, "Ooh, this walk is giving"?
Yeah, I think she walks very like fluid. I feel like she honestly could have done a walking talent somehow. Like, I feel like there is something in there that you can definitely play around with if we're gonna like gas it up and that be the focal point of your performance. But
yeah, if
she looks short. Is she short? I think she is short.
She's not. I would say she's probably like maybe like
she's about
5'8", 5'9", something like that.
She's a Kate Moss height.
She's the same height as Candy.
She's the same height as Candy. How tall is Candy? I have such a
like 5'10". Candy's like your height. Candy's maybe a little shorter than you.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I love her voice though.
So
Every single like not her singing voice, but her. I love her talking voice.
Her speaking voice, yeah.
Let's go into the judging. So I don't think...
Well, we haven't talked about Sapphira.
Oh, you're right. Sorry about that. So let's go into Sapphira. Monet, you're the opera singer. You'll take this one.
I thought this was a really dope concept. I love that she came doing this talent. She has her little those floral set dressings, and I love that she twisted the lyrics of "Omio Babino Caro" because that's not what the lyrics are, obviously. But she made it make sense, and she like did some tricks, a split in there. I thought it was great. She sounded great. I thought this was a great talent.
Yeah, I thought it was really funny.
Yeah, she made it camp without going crazy. She made it camp without being like, you know, she was just like a few subtle things that were good. Because sometimes, you know, the queens are like the twins. The twins are like, and that's like humor to them.
Yeah,
and I appreciate that Sapphira has a better understanding of humor.
Yeah.
Who is responsible? Who's like the one that you put? Who do you think had the idea of doing the lyrics on the stage with the screen and all that?
Her? I think it was her.
I think it's
That's
her. Yeah, I would
it's
think
so smart. So smart.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know what she's doing with her fucking makeup. How does she look so dewy? How does she look so shiny? But
I was like
not
studying.
Wet?
I was studying the way that she was like trying to like painting in the workroom, and I was like, oh, that's a different way to do it. I really like her makeup.
Yeah, I agree.
Like even zoomed out, you can like tell it looks bomb.
Yeah, I agree.
I just love it. Let's go into the judging. So with the judging, okay, first of all, we should talk about the looks.
Runways. Let's do runways.
Look.
So the category was reveal yourself. And the first queen up was Miss Morphine. A lot of people, Michelle and a couple of judges had a problem with this reveal. I thought it was fine. Like I wouldn't, if she didn't have the towel on her head, I wouldn't know this was a dress, a reveal. I would have thought it was just like a white dress.
Yeah. But the funny thing is,
I think
for her entrance look, for as pedestry as it was rhinestoned, but then this one wasn't. And I thought the swimsuit underneath should have been rhinestoned.
Yes, 1,000%. I agree. Even the flowers, at least rhinestone the flowers and leave the blue alone.
Mm-hmm.
I assume that what Michelle was saying was that not the way it was revealed, but what she revealed to. What she revealed to is low key a really lame swimsuit. Yeah. And the dress before is cooler. The notion of this towel being a dress that's wrapped around her body is a cooler idea than this swimsuit that I feel like you could get at any department store.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what they make. I think the reveal was really cool, but like not to this.
Yeah.
This bitch, she was brave. I will say this wig reveal is very brave. If you're ever going to do a wig reveal, to have the bulk of the flower underneath it, one is very bizarre to me. And then to do straight, like to reveal your hair to straight is like a recipe for disaster, because when you're wearing straight hair, you have to be so conscious of like brushing and flattening and oiling and slacking. So to wrap it up into a towel and then have it cause all that frizz is just very that's not what I would ever do. If I'm ever doing a wig reveal, I always try and have there be like some sort of wave or curl or some sort of like a little bit more forgiving than straight hair. Straight hair, the moment she took it off, like one side was just like fucked up and matted. Well, look at the footage,
I would never, that's great work.
So definitely if you're ever going to do a wig reveal, I mean, I've done my towel head reveal too, and always have a curl in there. Always just to diffuse the eye a little bit.
Work.
Let's go on to Dawn. And I just wish that when she did the reveal that the hood would have become a train. That would have been really cool to me. I thought it was going to be a train, but it just kind of like stayed on the floor. In fact, to me, all of the reveals were a little bit messy because everyone was just like throwing their clothes on the floor. And I was like,
yeah.
Also, I'm sure like she had nothing to do with, like how the order was chosen, but to come from a performance where we just did the arm reveal to her reveal where it's like another long arm reveal, it's like, all right.
Yeah.
But I don't understand what she's supposed to be. Is she a bird?
Is she a Yeti?
She looks like a Yeti, and now she's like a pretty Yeti.
Got it.
I mean, I wonder how much time they had in between, because this face is so different than her talent show face it's, yeah.
Maybe she's just really
I went back to look at her talent. I'm like, was she purple in her talent? No, I don't think so. I think she added that.
Can we please go into one of the craziest looks in the history of drag? Every time they cut back to this look, I kept being like, what am I looking at? And I don't want to join on the be mean to Amanda train, but my God, I don't know. First of all, the edit, I know for a fact that people go out there, make a mistake, and they will cut it. They cut mistakes all the time. All the time they cut mistakes.
But she should have kept it because she was revealing. It would have fallen in line with who Amanda has been revealing herself to be. If she would have twirled out and the wig would have fell, it would be like, and just pretend like it was an early reveal, walk down, and because you do like 2 seconds later, you do the rest. You should have twirled out, the wig fell, and keep on going down and do the rest. I think that would have landed better. But she probably freaked out.
Nothing would have helped this. There's nothing to help this look. No amount of charm or anything could help this wig. Why is her? If you're gonna be purple, why is the rest of your skin all human color?
Yeah,
I did love the look beforehand with the face kini, like with the face over it.
Too. That was cool.
I kind of wish like she just like never took that off.
Yeah, what I think would have been fierce if she would have pretended to reveal the thing and do like a Katja's not the first one to do it, but like act like she was revealing this face kini and had the exact same one underneath. That would have been kind.
Yeah, actually.
In my opinion.
There is. I need a PSA. Like, I need to like this needs to go to every drag queen out there.
Clear it up.
Stop putting black bobby pins on the outside of the sideburns of your fucking wig. Stop putting sideburns there. I mean, stop putting bobby pins there, period. Definitely focus on like alcoholing before you wig glue down your sideburns. And the fucking audacity to do this with no earring is truly disturbing. It is really disturbing. I can forgive the makeup and everything. I can forgive even the sea urchin look or whatever.
Oh, so now you can forgive makeup. Oh, in 2023 you can forgive makeup. It's not the thing.
You would forgive this makeup?
Oh, but it's not the thing.
You need to redirect this anger. You need to redirect this anger to Kim. I promise I did not bash on you that much. It was just because we were such good friends. It was a duo.
Wow.
But bitch.
Naomi, I cannot believe you would betray me like this. All these times I was here there for you.
And also, I made it up. I did your makeup. We had a whole thing, you know?
Yeah, no, I'm just playing. I just love you. I can forgive makeup.
This shit right here.
It's crazy. This whole thing is wild.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not calling her shit, but this wig with the bobby pin and the no earring, like I can't. Like I have nothing nice to say about that corner of her face.
You know, like that bobby pin is giving very like first year doing drag. Do you remember like when we were like up and coming drag queens and you buy these like anime wigs from Amazon that all have like super long bangs?
Yeah.
And then you like, and you don't even know about like crisscrossing bobby pins. You take like one bobby pin and like you pin the heavy bang in.
Yes.
It's giving very dad.
Yeah.
It's just really disappointing because she's in a human unit that is custom colored. So if we're going to put all that effort into, and she's glued it down. So if we're going to put all that effort and then we're going to stick this black bobby pin on like the most visible side of your face with no earring. I wish she even just like glued the bobby pin to her ear to make like a little like stick earring or something. Like it's so disheartening to me as a drag queen. I hate that fucking bobby pin.
Yeah.
Let's go on to Tsunami Muse, who looks quite stunning. She looks very good in a bang. Each of these outfits were good. They did start getting, in my opinion, a little progressively more boring as she took off more clothes.
Yeah.
But that being said, she looks really good though.
Her makeup looks like really beautiful.
Her makeup is stunningly beautiful. I think her first look was the strongest one to me. Like this like trench coat thing. I think that was her strongest look. And then I agree. As she did more reveals, it got progressively less impressive. Her first one was really good, which is normally I guess it's not always the case. It's different, but yeah, I like her first look the most.
She looks have a highlight on the ball of her cheek, or is that just literally light hitting?
That's how Candy Muse does her highlight too. Just like a little circular right here.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
It's cute.
And I was like, oh, that's so smart, because like, if it's all the way like this, you don't see it half the time, unless it's from like a specific angle. But they make it seem like you're like just in, anyways.
Cute. Let's go on to
face, hair, body. Face, hair, sequin coat, bomb. I'm old school. Ditch the nude illusion. Spray adhesive shit to your chest. That's it. That's about it.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
Yeah, I agree with that. Let's go on to Q. So people, did she say I didn't get the huntsman thing? Everyone making the huntsman joke. I was like, is she wearing a huntsman? I didn't.
No, the only reason wearing the huntsman because Charlize Theron was in Snow White and the Huntsman. This outfit is not a reference to Snow White and the Huntsman. Okay. Charlize Theron was the queen, the evil queen in Snow White and the Huntsman, which is why they kept making it. And it looks slightly like it could be from that realm. In terms of this look, the only thing I didn't like was the hat. Everything else I thought was really cool. I hate this hat. I don't know why I don't like this hat. I just do not care for it. But the rest of it, I think, is actually really cool. It is very Broadway. It is very theater. It is very camp. Mm-hmm. But I really like it a lot.
Is she like a butterfly?
Like a, I was
Yeah, like a
slightly confused by it
dragonfly?
too, because like she starts off as like a butterfly, but then like after she takes up the butterfly costume, it's like, okay, so here's like an insecty looking black gown.
Yeah.
I feel like she sort of had a concept, but not really. I mean,
I don't get the story. I just think it looks cute.
I think like on a technical level it's impressive, but I don't think there was like a clear concept.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Let's go on to. Oh, sorry, Naomi.
No comment.
I love Naomi. Let's go on to Mirage. I loved this look. I love that her arm was inside of this. I love this queen. Every year, there's one queen that I'm just like started loving for this. I know she's not gonna win. I love this queen, and when she comes out and she kept like kind of hiding herself behind the feathers and then opening up and then hiding herself and then opening up. It was, and her boob plate looked good. I cannot say the same for Saphira Crystal. Saphira Crystal cities were wild, but God, Mirage looks good. And I love that she's got just shit all over her face, like glitter and random spots. She's so unique. Like Mirage, I do like
that thing she does. In her promo, she had like it was like 3D. I love she does this. She always does a crazy thing one eye. I do think that's a signature thing for her. That's cool. I do like that. But this look, I was like, I didn't like this look.
I think this is probably the most polished I've seen her.
Work.
And I do like her in a shorter shoe, but I do hate this shoe. Do you know what I mean? This is the like I would actually rather see her in like one of her stripper platform, like a blue one or something like that, or an orange one. But I do like seeing her in something else that's. I've never seen someone rhinestone their titty. Maybe I'm not like a very titty bib aficionado, but I've never seen someone put rhinestones on their actual titty plate. Did you guys clock that? Like those.
Oh, you mean wait? Wait. Outside of the pasties, there were those are rhinestones on it.
Outside of the earrings glued to her nipples, yes, there are little moles.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Like little.
I didn't notice that.
Rhinestones.
What good eye you have now? What a good eye you have. Let's go on to Saphira Crystal. Girl. I think this look got less impressive as it went on. But also, I will say this: because we don't have to, in my humble opinion, we don't need to reinvent the leotard, and like an overly produced leotard looks like an overly produced leotard. So it's not going to be like this. Like if it, like for example, if this same leotard had an amazing skirt over it that she would later whip off during a lip sync, I could be like yes, but not as the outfit itself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've always been confused about queens who get like custom leotards, like that doesn't stretch, but like those like fitted leotards.
A leotard that does not stretch, it makes no sense to me. And for a queen who's so seasoned, like you'd think she would know that. This was not a great look for her.
Monet, you and I both own leotards that don't stretch.
What one?
Both own leotards. Monet, you wore one to DragCon. That black and white leotard that you have that Domino made you does not stretch.
The black and white leotard.
It's a black and white. You wore it to DragCon.
Oh, and that was a bad bitch. I had diaper booty in that. That was not a good choice.
I'm saying we've done it before. We both done it.
But I that does not change it. I did not think this was an impressive look. I did not like even the start, how it started, the blue thing. Like I guess I was fine to start, but as she got to the next thing, I was like, this, oof. Like, and she got to the final thing, and she showed. I didn't like this at all.
I have one leotard that doesn't stretch. I think looks really good, and it is my my. If you guys season 1 of We're Here, I wore this like white cowboy suit with the stereo.
So cute.
It's like this white denim leotard. It is very rare for a leotard to not be but typically speaking, your leotard should be stretched, and even if it's not stretched at all, just in the middle, in the middle, in the crotch, you need to have elastic there so it can snap in. Otherwise, there's gonna end up being space between your body and the garment. You know. And these boobs were in. They were next door neighbors. They were living in the same apartment.
Girl, her boobs look like Amanda's eyes. Just too close together. What? I mean, in drag, when she paints in drag, it's too close.
You need to be more specific. All right, let's keep moving. So let's go on to the judging. I don't think that Mirage knows what all natural means. Like she's like, she keeps being like, not Mirage. What's her name?
Morphine.
Morphine keeps being like BBL, and she goes, "It's all natural." I'm like, girl, like this is all natural. Like in the way that 7-Up became all natural in the early 2000s, they were like, "It's all natural." I was like, girl, that's not what all natural. Just because it's your fat doesn't make it all natural. That's not how that works.
I think that's supposed to be like a joke, like LOL, teehee, like I'm all natural, BBL.
Oh, maybe I missed the joke because I was like, I didn't get it because she was like the fish. No, it's mine. Like it's fat.
I feel like Michelle tried to read her for that too. Like I don't think she's in on the joke.
For sure. Yeah.
Do y'all agree that Dawn has Lucille Ball energy?
No.
I didn't see it.
I don't get it.
No, I don't.
They're
get
like,
that.
you're quirky.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was like,
I didn't get a Lucille.
I don't know. The quirky queen pandemic is kind of getting a little. It's getting a little wild. It's getting a little wild.
I think that people just feel like that's like the quickest way to get into fans' hearts is to be quirky. Bitch, just be you. Be you.
Because yeah, it's anyway. And the top two are Q and Saphira, which to me is not a surprise. Were any of you surprised by that?
Mm-hmm.
No, I want to see the Rita Queens. I want to see if people are voting strategically. Like I would not have, bitch. If I was trying to I would not have put Saphira or Q in the top two. I would have voted strategically.
But also, I think it's so funny how like the queens are so extra about it. Like, oh, I'm gonna put like Tsunami number 4 because I can't let her go home like this week. And then they're like, all right, only the top 2 is it like acknowledged.
Did they talk about how no one was going home, or did I just fully miss that? Was it just like, oh, okay, of course no one's going home anymore?
They didn't know until after the voting. They didn't know that no one was going home until after they ranked them.
Yeah.
So they made it all dramatic for no reason.
Yeah.
And then they didn't even make. And we'll talk about Untucked later. But I thought they were going to at least reveal everyone's rankings in Untucked. Not even there.
Yeah.
Like, anyway, all right. Thank you so much for playing. Goodbye. I was like, okay. That was an interesting choice. Do you guys have my top 2 were Saphira and Mirage. Monet, what was your top 2?
So my top 3, I had my favorite was Q, and I was between Saphira and Mirage for my second, but I went with Saphira for top 2.
How about you, Naomi? Who are your top 2?
I think the top 2, Q and Saphira, were my favorites for sure.
Yeah.
The most inventive.
Oh, mine too. Q and Saphira, but Saphira was the winner for me for sure.
Yeah,
for me as well. Saphira was the clear winner of the episode for me as well. Let's go. So we found out that the top 2 are Saphira and Q, and they're going to be lip syncing. There is no bottom 2. There's only a top 2. Mm-hmm. They're releasing to Break My Soul.
I said, oh, the price went up.
Fierce.
I mean, they have money. It is no surprise that Drag Race is making money. That is a clear indicator.
But also, is this going to be another season where like no one goes home like for a long time?
Definitely these first 2 episodes.
I think because it's a split season, they don't want to send someone, because since Bianca's season, they have not actually sent someone home on a split intro. Since Bianca's season was the only season where they did a split intro and they.
But also with the immunity and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a good point.
Yeah.
During this lip sync, we I really, as soon as it starts, I don't see it for Q. Q is doing this thing that is first of all, is Q white? She looks white. She white.
She's
white casting for sure.
So Q is doing this thing that a lot of white drag queens do on Drag Race. I don't know how to describe this move, but this is the move. Dusty Ray Bottoms did it when y'all were lip syncing. It's this move. I really don't know what it is about this move, but I hate seeing it. They do this. Like, just like, start shaking, or they go like, and instead of like somehow like they just start like jumping around and just kind of shaking and just undulating. And So while Saphira is like splitting, and by the way, those titties were paid actors. Like they were it got bad and then it got good because she just leaned into how ridiculous the tits were going. Then she was like, "Fuck it, the titties are gonna bounce whatever."
Which normally RuPaul is very anti you falling apart. If you start falling apart on stage, RuPaul is normally like, "Pull de la va!"
I think Ru's against you pulling yourself apart. I think the difference between you pulling yourself apart.
No, I pulled myself apart.
And you stayed.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
So like, do you watch the own show? Were you on the show, Tamar? I've only seen two times where a queen pulled themselves, like where a queen. Oh, actually, you just kind of prove your point.
What? Say it. What's my point?
You proved against my point. You're right. Because anyway, that's not the point. The point is, Saphira was better, and Q was just out of her league.
Well, Saphira is a great lip syncer. Y'all, just go on YouTube, Captain Wonder, whoever. Saphira is a phenomenal lip syncer. If Saphira is in the bottom, she will win every time.
I don't think Q is going to be able to send. Based off what I just saw, I can't see Q sending anyone home.
I know. It's kind of sad.
She doesn't seem like a good lip syncer. I'm like, am I crazy?
Yeah. No, she wasn't good.
Oh, I mean, Saphira's approach to it was like so much. It's a very effortless way to start the lip sync instead of the dusty.
Yeah, a lot of white people they just start.
I feel like Q was also singing the back vocal to start, which I hate.
That's a mistake.
Like,
Please do that. Lip sync in the background. You're the singer.
Yeah, you're the
singer.
Yeah.
So Saphira Crystal wins. Saphira Crystal has swept the entire first episode. She won both challenges.
God.
Every other girl is in the dust right now. And next week, we're going to meet a whole new batch of queens. I want to thank Naomi and Kim for joining us.
Saphira Crystal. Wow. Yeah. Go ahead.
I was going to thank Naomi and Kim for joining us. And just so you guys know, Monet and I will be discussing Untucked this entire season exclusively on our Patreon. So if you want to find out our Untucked, head over to our Patreon. You can go to siblingrivalry.com/support and you can sign up for our Patreon.
I'm so happy to have Naomi and Kim on my show for my podcast. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having us on your show.
You're welcome, Kim.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Monet. And my PSA, no exposed bobby pins.
You go to a gig and Naomi sees it, you're done.
Done.
All right, bye, everyone.
Bye, y'all.